Righto. Well, let us delve into the game, I do believe. And yeah, still no patch, and achievements still don't work, sadly. Very sad that they haven't fixed that yet. Hopefully they will fix it by the time I get around to replaying it on hard. That's a cute little opening. Right then. So today, well, I don't know if it's a Windows 7 specific issue, but I did tell the developer about it, and he said he was aware that other people have also have trouble unlocking achievements. Alright, here we are today, in the spooky haunted asylum. Let us go kill some things. Right, just Q for grenade launcher, super shotgun on E. How are you not dead? Oh. Probably because I hit the side of you. That would explain it. Ah, rocket launcher. The rocket launcher. You know what? I am going to immediately place the grenade launcher with the rocket launcher. Because it's just better. It is simply just better. That's not to say that the grenade launcher is not without its uses. So, grenade launcher can instead go on, I don't know, maybe 4. This one can go on 5. Oh no, wait, I have shift as well. Shift. Grenade launcher on shift then, maybe. Then this back on 4. Yeah, we'll try that. We will try that. Oh, same brain, Infernal. That's exactly what... Oh, wait, no. Control. Yeah, shift control. But like I mentioned before, getting pinky down on control is a bit awkward because of my massive hands. Control for crowd control. That's a... Hello. Sometimes their AI breaks a little bit. Look at this poor guy. He doesn't know what to do.
Where did the guy go? Ugh.
Poop. What did you say? Poop stool? Your friend's coming. Can I get him to kill his friend? Come on, shoot. Oh, come on. It just goes straight through. Uh-oh. 5 health. How did that happen? Maybe we need to look for some supplies around here. Might be a good idea. Resupply. Wait a minute. That's how you get down there? Oh my god. Shit. So yeah, I was actually gonna ask you, Infernal, if you, because obviously, I've noticed the little path down here. I was wondering how to get in here. And I was gonna ask you if you discovered that. However, I did not notice that well before. So maybe that's how you do it. In any case, there seems to be something down there. So I guess we'll have a look. Uh-oh. We're just finding out all sorts of new things here. But yeah, we can't go into the asylum because the door is closed. So we're just gonna have to find some alternate way around. I'm scared about what's gonna be down here. That was not a whole lot. Oh, oh, there we go. Probably gonna need all this health. It might not have been the best idea to go down here with like 30 health, but you know, you live and you learn. Or you live and you die over and over again. Then quick save, a quick load. What's I shooting at there? I don't know. Oh, these bloody guys. Another closed door. There's a lot of those down here. There we are. Is that going to open all the doors? Uh-oh. Are you going to spawn something behind me? It did not open all the doors, but hey! Shootable switch. We need to find 3 shootable switches. Now the question is, how well have you hidden them? Not too well. And if I were going to make an educated guess, I would say that the last one... Oh! I was actually going to guess back in the starting room, but there we go. We solved the puzzle already. Hello, Muff. Oh god, what have you done? I can't believe everyone's using this feature for trolling. Right, I guess kiting enemies for the next 3 minutes is what we're gonna do. That might be a problem because it might lock me in here. I actually do not have a melee option in this game. Oh god, there's iBots. I need to get out of here. Those things are gonna hit scan me to death. I can't shoot until 1921. Oof. That's horrible. Uh-oh. Oh god. The exploders. So I'm just gonna have to spawn everything over here. I wish this game had a melee attack at least. We're gonna die before we get that far. Oh, this isn't open yet, do you? Oh no, you don't have to kill all the enemies to get up here. Well, this is something we can do without shooting at least. Just grab this key.
You dumbass!
Hello?
Why is Prince William ill? First hope he hasn't eaten too much coronation quiche. Also on mute for a while on way home from work and
Oh.
heft.
Hi, Zach. Thank you. My frame rates are... I'm down to 20 FPS. 19. I don't think this game can handle having that many enemies spawned in. This is not going well. 17 FPS. It just keeps going down. That went about as well as I expected it to. Is Prince William ill? I don't know. I don't pay any attention to, like, the royal family news at all. I can't think of anything less interesting. guys should abolish the monarchy over there. Good rocket launcher too. Oh yes, very good. Going well. Trying to use up some dried foods instead of buying groceries. So you improvise some coconut milk rice and beluga lentils. Well, I have no idea what that is. Isn't beluga a whale? And what is a lentil? I am not familiar with these words. But hopefully that's tasty. Yeah, I am thinking about that too. Infernal. Definitely. Definitely need to increase the price of that. Everyone's doing good. That is good. Isaac. Welcome. This game does have some spottiness in its performance, but does thankfully run mostly okay. Yeah, I did not have a lot of performance issues when I was playing it in my own time, but I've noticed some hitches when streaming, especially. Anywho, I do believe the timer is now over, so I can go back to actually killing things. I can shoot things in the shooty game, which is just all kinds of amazing. Gotta love the shoosting. And it's gotta be said that it is also a game that has some very good shoosting. Yes, let's try this again. Another locked door there, which seemingly leads to the level exit. Bloody hit scanning bastards. Hit scan, shit scan. Here's someone having a... Oh, why are they coming from back there? I do not know. What? There's still someone alive? Hello? Where? Oh. I'm not sure what set off a whole, like, group back here. I feel like maybe those guys spawned in the wrong place. Maybe I accidentally set off some kind of spawn trigger that I wasn't supposed to. Anyway. On towards the windmill. Guys are going to be trying to ambush us in the cornfield. Is this corn? Might be wheat, actually. Because corn does not look like that. I think it's most definitely wheat. Unless it's some new type of corn that looks like wheat. They should try doing that. That'll confuse all the consumers, but it'll be funny. Also, this level right here is where I started getting like major Painkiller vibes. This level feels right out of Painkiller. Alright. Ah! Bloody leapers. Hello. Thank you. And would you look at that? It's actually a working windmill. Cool little detail. Cool deets. Yep. Is there anything back here? Not a whole lot. It's the gray void down there. Was that... Had I found that before? I don't remember that one. That violin was just right behind the tree. Very inconspicuous. Might as well help ourselves to some ammo here, since they offer it freely. One shotgun. Right then. Bring it on, feckers. Pop. How far away can I use this? Pop. Quite far, actually. Ow. Pop. Oh. Ah, the jibs flying all over the place. It's beautiful. Hello. You know, this is some, like, inconsistency right here. These fatties do not fit into these coffins. Unless they're, like, vacuum packed. That might be the case. Can you vacuum pack a fatty? No, because vacuum packing, that gets rid of the excess air, but I don't think you can compress fat like that. I doubt the physics of that would work. Why is there a ladder up here? Someone trying to build a treehouse. Oh, I can knock over the light. Oh, look at that. Look at it go. We can use this as a flashlight. Let's bring it with us. Don't worry, we'll just extend the duration of this level by like an hour. Trying to get this thing where we want it to go. We need a flashlight because it's so dark in this level. Yeah, I'm already bored of that now. Let's go. Tractor. Oh, imagine if you could ride this. That seems like something serious Sam would do. Just let you ride a tractor. Run over the enemies. Wasn't there another wave of dudes? That's weird. I remember more enemies after I grabbed that key. I think maybe the wave that spawned back here was supposed to spawn after I picked up the key, so they would be like getting their way up here. Because I do specifically remember fighting in this area as well. Did I miss a trigger or something because I didn't walk on the road? No. I guess we'll have to see the enemy count at the end. But I feel like something may have been a bit off with the spawning there. Oh, here we go. Oh, I fell down. Whoopsie daisy. Stop sputuming me with your sputum. I do not care for your bodily fluids. Let's go to the back. Get some stuff. Not a whole lot more stuff here. Am I hearing an enemy? What? Oh, there was a fatty patrolling in there. I have no memory of such things. Anywho. Ah! Fuck! Jesus! Oh, The developer likes doing that, spawning these things right in your face as you go through a door. I even remember that that was there, but well, I mean, obviously I forgot now. I didn't remember that it was there. I knew it was there, but I had forgotten. And here we have some more painkiller-esque aesthetics. I guess Painkiller Overdose had like a magical forest. We have some very strange mushroom people here who seem very angry. And they puke up enemies. Very rude of them. This out here, I do believe, led to nothing. I thought this was going to lead to a secret initially, but when I came up here, I got very disappointed to discover that all that's up here is a fatty and some armor. And a coffin, I guess, but you know. So basically, I guess, you know, fatties are disappointing, is what I'm trying to say there. Sorry. In this day and age, I'm gonna get accused of fat phobia, because that's apparently a thing now. But no, I think it's okay though, because I am fat too, so that means I just get a, I get an F-word pass. Isn't that how it works? Just like... oh. I think that's how it works. If you are something, then you're allowed to use those slurs. So, I have fat privilege. Oh, let's knock off that tangent right away, I think. Ooh. You went Skybound. You know, that would be a good name for a game, Skybound. Someone should make a game called that, unless it already exists. Seems like something that might already exist, honestly. Let's use the black hole gun a little bit, because we never do. And also... yeah, I'm curious about this Infernal, if you've discovered anything here. Because you come down here, and there's this little sacrificial circle, but there doesn't seem to be anything you can actually do here, so I'm not sure. I thought it was a puzzle of some kind, but maybe it's just environmental detail. My logic the first time was that maybe I have to lure these fatties into the circle and kill them there to activate some kind of ritual, but nope, that doesn't seem to work. And then I also tried letting them kill me in the circle. That also didn't do anything. By luring enemies into this. Oh, we did the same thing. Same brain. Oh, according to achievements, it is a thing. Oh, is it, maybe it's only for an achievement? So did you get an achievement when you killed an enemy in the circle? Because I don't know what else you could do with this. I mean, there's like flappy pieces of meat here. You can flap them, but I don't know what else you can do. Didn't see anything else around here either. Aside from a few stray pickups. It's cool. Then we have like some stick people here. This one's just like falling apart. Like my life. I don't know what the deal is with this. It's creepy though. Adds some atmosphere. You can just imagine some weird cult being out here doing all kinds of fucked up shit. Didn't figure it out, sadly. As long as you're not using fat logic, like, working out is bad for you. Oh, God. As a fat person, like, that whole, the whole fat acceptance movement is so stupid, you know? Like, it's one thing if you're fat because of a genetic disorder, which is a legit thing, but for most people, it's just like, you're overeating, and you're choosing to do so, and, it's a habit that can be hard to change, but trying to pretend like, you know, there isn't negative health effects of that. That is just kind of stupid and also dangerous. You know, even if you want to say that you're comfortable in your own body, you can't deny the science behind it. And, you know, I feel like, in some ways, you should always strive to be the best self that you can be. So there is all that stuff. Without getting too political here now. Blammo! Plus, there's a line between overweight and still relatively healthy, and then there's overweight and very unhealthy. And sadly, it's the unhealthy people that use it as an excuse to not sort themselves out. Yeah, very true. You don't remember what Sarah Jessica Parker looks like. She's the one, I think people made like a horse face meme about her. Because she had a long face or something. Wasn't she in... What was she in? I don't think I've ever seen her in anything. She was in Sex and the City or something like that. One of those shows for housewives. So I'm not familiar with her.
What is the lore behind John illWill, and when will he stop being ill? Anya cried.
Oh, that is a very deep question. Maybe he just needs to will it. Maybe the illness was all in his mind all along, and he needs to will himself back to health. Maybe that's what we're doing right now. Thank you kindly for the bits, Infernal. Oh, I hate these bastards. It feels so good to just blow them up into a bajillion pieces. Hello, I've come to suck out your soul. Where are you? I don't know why I don't use this weapon too much, because it is actually quite powerful. Like, it goes through ammo a lot, but it also kills things very quickly. One thing I don't know is whether or not this weapon does any kind of weak spot damage. Like, I don't think it matters if you aim it at their head or anywhere else. But I can only speculate. All I can do is speculate. Some health up there. Hello? It's down here. Picked up someone's cum jar. I'm gonna add that to my personal collection later on. Actually, we got some leeches. Let's leech this guy. Hello. Ow! Well, I'm gonna need those leeches now to get back the health you stole from me. Oh. You know, come to think of Infernal playing Neon Abyss, there is a game that I picked up that came out not too long ago that I've yet to get around to, and that's Neon White. I think I streamed the demo for that. It was a weird platformer FPS thing with an anime style that had like cards. It was a deck builder FPS somehow, which is a bit weird, but it also seemed very interesting. Ow, fuck. Oh, you had to put an exploder there, didn't ya? Didn't ya? Now then. Why did I come in here? I've been going on autopilot again. I can't talk and think at the same time. Oh yeah, we picked up the key. It's fine. It's fine. We have accomplished what we set out to do. So we can now be on our merry way to the end of the level. Yep. And I do believe we have explored everywhere else. Where are these fellas spawning? They're inside each other. How did this happen?
We need a neon universe. We have light, abyss, demon, and probably many more neons out there.
He's shaking his butt. He's twerking. He's trying to impress Takeshi. Also Infernal, I somehow never noticed this before. I don't know how. Like these lantern dudes are alive. Either they're alive or they just have very jiggly physics. That's amazing. He almost seemed to be like bending backwards when I was fighting the dudes over here. That's so cool. The detail. Alright, sorry, I'm probably skipping chat up here again. Sorry, Jessica Parker, yeah. And let's see here. We had a weird boomer shooter-esque dream last night. It was running along rooftops. Oh, I immediately think Assassin's Creed when you say that. And outdoor warehouse. Oh, warehouse. Yeah, that sounds like a boomer shooter. Boomer shooter developers love making warehouse levels. Shooting these small round robots. Set up on top of a prison. Also a staple FPS level there. Prisons. Sniper rifle that had a comically long barrel. And you had a woman in your sights. Whoa. The shot because he woke up. I can't believe Zach is shooting women in his dreams. Casual sexism much? Wow, Zach. You're gonna get cancelled too now. Hopefully she didn't look like the one you posted in Oh My How Lewd. Would that happen in Boneworks? You shoot women in Boneworks? Wow, I have to get that game now. No, I'm kidding. Well, I'm not kidding about getting Boneworks though, because it looks cool. But not because you could shoot women. Oh, oh, that cursed quote from Amnesia. You can ride a tractor in Serious Sam 4 in Siberian Mayhem. Oh yeah, wasn't it a combine harvester? Thank you for that quote, Muff. There's not enough boom shoots inspired by Painkiller and Serious Samuel. Indeed. Indeed there aren't. I do wonder how that new Painkiller game is going to turn out. We haven't heard a lot about it, but this is like their one chance to bring back the franchise from its terrible fate. Oh, I'm still salty about Painkiller. That series deserved so much better than it got. All those shitty fan games. All those terrible sequels. Oh, so sad. Also sad that Overdose didn't work, but you know, maybe Overdose is gonna work on Windows 10 now. Maybe I won't get that weird issue anymore, so we can do that. In fact, I have been wanting to play that. And I guess there's no point doing Painkiller March for like one game, but yeah, I want to stream that. I want to stream Overdose. Overdose may not have been an especially good game. It definitely had some glaring flaws, but at least it was fun and silly and campy, you know? Which is more than I can say for the other sequels. It was like Overdose was so bad it's good. Welcome back, Ketchup. Even in his dreams, Zack is still gaming. Night City you can become. Also, thank you kindly for the bits. In for Refney. Oh yeah, Neon Demon. There's probably quite a few games with Neon in the title. I bet if you go look on Steam right now, it'll probably just plop down hundreds. Yeah, Nano got Neon White. I think he said it was good. It's great against hordes, plus it has the added effect of painheads and eyebots having a delayed explosion. Oh, the soul-sucking gun. I need to actually learn the bloody weapon name, so what was that one called again? It is called the Soul Extractor. I was close. Soul-sucking, soul extraction. It's, you know, a synonym. Close enough. You can appreciate a bad game that just wants you to have fun. Absolutely.
Lice, you dumbass!
Did you fall from heaven? Cuz I'd rate you as a 7, maybe 8, depending on the time of day, wind speed, and humidity. Thanks for not spraying me with mace and or punching me in the face. Why don't you come back to my place? I got a really nice penis.
Oi, penis doesn't rhyme with the rest, unless you say it like penis. What a beautiful poem, Muff. Thank you. But yeah. About what Infernal said about appreciating a bad game that just wants you to have fun. You know, that applies to anime as well. I've been watching that controversial anime, a redo of Healer, recently, and I've strangely been enjoying it. Because it is kind of like that. It is just, it's trash. There's no doubt about that. It's trash. And it goes for shock value, but it also, there's like a nice kind of simplicity about it. That it's just, it's silly and it's fun. And it knows exactly what it wants to be. And it just goes for that. It doesn't try to be anything more than it is. And I can appreciate that. It's just silly and stupid and over the top, and it's really good at doing those things. So yeah, here we are in the forest today. It's a lovely day. A lovely day to kill some twats, probably. Oh boy. Uh-oh. I think one of the leapers went into the woods. There he is. Man, I wish I could turn the music up. It is very good music, but I did notice last stream that it's really weird. Lately, I feel like even though the game audio doesn't sound loud to me right now, apparently it sounds louder on stream than how I hear it. So it's really easy to... It's difficult to balance. I think this is another one of those troll gates where he does the... Oh, maybe that's later? Yeah. Another one of those troll doors where he spawns That's Dark Souls 2 boss. Shit. And if we go back here, we can find some supplies, and then the game wants to punish us for taking those supplies. All of that for a piece of armor. But there's more. There's also a violin back here. Pardon me. Partly one of your favorites and your least favorites at the same time. Is it because of a part that comes later that it's your least favorite? Let's just get one of these. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm not looking forward to going through that again either. Okay, this might be the one. And hey, there he is. Ah, didn't scare me that time. Can I? The answer is yes. Yes, I can indeed. Hello?
Ear rape. Arr, soy sausage, so I slice a soy.
What? I don't think the text-to-speech voice is a rape. If anything, it's probably very mild and comforting. Thank you, Zach. That was moldy. Got more locked doors. Oh, fucking goddamn hell. Oh, at least they gave me some health to make up for it. Oh, the combat's so satisfying. Such a fun game. Oh, this fight got a bit tricky. Well, it was tricky the first time because I didn't notice that they scattered supplies all over the sides here. Just like health all over. I didn't notice that the first time, so I died. Because imagine having any kind of like spatial awareness around you and noticing things. Right, what is our tool of the trade for this fight? I don't remember what wave comes first. Now these guys, we want to get rid of these guys quickly before they get a chance to hit scan us. behind me. Kablemo! There we go. That wasn't too bad. Now the question is, was there any armor around? Might have just been some health. Oh, there we go. Item water restored. Back with chocolate hazelnut ice cream. Oh, that sounds delicious, Infernal. You're making me a bit jelly here. Can you like just shove some into your screen so I can have a bit of a taste there? I'll just We have got a key. Shit, I did not mean to pick that up. Well, too late now. I think I still missed like a violin in this level. Because we found that one, and then there's one in the labyrinth. But where's the third violin? Heck if I know. Oh. Oh shit, spoilers. No, I mean, what, labyrinth? What labyrinth? I don't know about a labyrinth. Don't worry, guys. There's no labyrinth. Wait, what was that? Something up there. Nah, there was nothing. It was just the lighting on the lighting on the grass that looked a bit sus. Cool music. Yeah. I wonder if there was the if it was the developer who composed this, or who it was. Because whoever it was, they deserve to get more work. Wait, is this a path up here? Oh, maybe? No. I think I'm getting out of bounds now. Boing. Some health overcharge. Probably gonna need that. And now, look at that. It's not fun to navigate, but at least it looks cool. This is where I start getting some more serious Sam vibes from the level design, and we're about to enter into even more Sam-like areas. Those chocolate flavor things aren't that great. Whoa! I love chocolate ice cream, at least. Massive tub of it in the freezer. It's kept use at it for like a month now. Still have a third left. Wowee. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Muff, and have a good night. See you around his house. Yeah, I think I kind of remember the way out. Like, at least what general direction. Let's see how good my memory is. So, if we go down here, this is gonna lead us to a dead end. But I guess we want to explore it anyway, just to get the enemy count, get all the kills. And you know, if you get really stuck, you can always do the good old rule of just follow the left wall. Okay, all of this is a dead end. Yep. Dead end with some health in it. Yeah, that's where it came from there. Right, so that was another dead end? Or was... Yeah. Ow. Wait, no. This isn't right. Oh yeah, it is right actually, because here's the middle with the key that we need, and then I think the way out was. I think the way out was roughly this way. However, there is a violin somewhere down here. Ow. Not here. Might be down here. No, it wasn't here either. Probably down this way. Oh, that was a health overcharge. There we go. There's the violin I was looking for. And now I think we can go up this way, which will take us roughly to the crossroads where we need to be. I think that part links up to this part somehow, doesn't it? Some armor, I'll take it. Have I been down here? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now I know where I am. Right, I actually kind of remembered the way. Oh, I say as I immediately get lost again. Hang on. There we go. Right, and now we need to escape. Which should be this way. If memory serves, which hopefully it will. We're out of shotgun ammo as well. Dead end down here. I'm not so sure this is the right way anymore. Oh, wait. Maybe this is it. Damn it. That was not it. Or is it? Oh, it is. Okay. We found it. We found it. Yay. The opening has been revealed. Wonderful. Now we are ready. The final battle. This is where things get very serious, Sam. See what awaits. That's a lot of health overcharge. Look at that. It's a golden teapot. Doesn't this remind you of the Serious Sam like tech demo area? We have another boss, King Behemoth. King Behemoth is dead. But that does not mean the fight is over. Oh god, they're carrying around giant chunks of meat. Bloody leapers all over. run out of rockets. Oh boy, here come the hit scanners. Here come the hit scanners. Oh, I hate these twats. Yep. That's what happens when you have shit scanners. Oh, I wish I had more rockets. Should have saved some for this. Oof oof. Oh wait. Rock grenades. I thought they shared the same ammo pool as the rockets. Was I wrong about that this whole time? Hit scan, shit scan. Of course, could have also used my leeches. Flop. Oh, I love the big floppy body parts. Look at his head. I can get Vord. Yeah, for some reason I didn't notice that they had separate ammo pools. There was some health around the arena. Really? Do they? Oh yeah, they do. What the fuck? How have I not noticed this? But yeah, one interesting thing to note is that this teapot, the what is this thing called? Sprout is facing that way. The other one is facing the other way. And initially, I thought that this was maybe some kind of puzzle. You had to get them to face the same way or something, but it isn't. There's no puzzle. Maybe the developer wanted to make a puzzle, but then changed his mind. Or maybe there's no particular reason why they're like that. In any case. Here we go, Dolly Dolly. It's time for shit to get wacky as we get close to the end. Look at that. Suddenly we're in some kind of an abstract art world where time has melted. There's giant scissors for some reason. Amazing. Yeah, I would agree that that's the best level. Shit scan. Shit. Conveniently ignoring your redemption. No, I'm not ignoring it. I just... I try sometimes to read, you know, one-off messages, but I'm just glancing over at chat, but I still need to actually, you know, properly read chat. Inspired by the works of Salvador Dali. It has some interesting art pieces. I guess that would explain the level name, yeah. Except there was some small plans for them, but left them as decoration. Call myself a gamer. But yeah, don't worry, Zach. I'm not gonna start the timer on that until I start playing again. So You'll get your money's worth. We will not be allowed to heal for 3 minutes, which means that I have to put my gamer skills to the test. The teapot, the first digital object. Was it? Maybe. Oh, the tech demo too. Yeah, the tech demo in Serious Sam is cool. I don't remember how old I was the first time I played Serious Sam 1. I think it was in my late teens or something, but I was fascinated by that tech demo level. Never seen anything quite like it at the time. Serious Sam really pushed the boundaries on graphics back in the day. Like, considering how good it looks, even now, that it was the first one was a 2001 game. This is like only 2 years after Half-Life, and it looked so good. Good old Crow team. Need the tastiest of morsels for a Repti Daddy. What the heck? Of these marble Egypt-inspired architecture. Yeah! It's always cool to have some more Egyptian games. When are they making Power Slave 2? Reminded of a certain place in Mortal Shell. Ooh, interesting. If only there was a small bit of signposting like, hey idiot, this way. Got stuck in there for like 20 minutes. Yeah, I got stuck in there for a long time too the first time I played it. There's always that desire to return to baby so you can take long naps in a pram. Apparently you always loved that. Well, just because you're an adult doesn't mean you can't take naps anymore. I do that sometimes when I'm having days where I'm especially tired. Just lie down, have a nap for an hour. It's refreshing. For a lazy fucker, it's rare for me to do anything like that. To sleep long hours as a baby and sleep in your pram whenever, anywhere we went, even like 3-4. Ran away from your mom into a hedge maze. Oh no. Was it that one? That must have been scary. Legoland or Thorpe Park. Didn't run away again after getting lost in that. Well, you learned a valuable lesson. "100% run of this level will be frustrating as hell for speedrunners." I can imagine. Oh, Mark. The Ask Me Anything is always a very cursed one, isn't it? Have Blaze the cat from Sonic set fire to your bum every day for a month. Have Rogue choke you out with her tits every day for a year. That is not a hard choice. Why would I want to have my bum set on fire when I could get choked with Rogue's tits? Oh wait, it's Rouge. Sorry. Rouge. Yeah, oh, absolutely. I'm with Infernal. Always Rouge. I wouldn't even consider the other one. Yeah, let's see now. 2021. No healing allowed. Let's fucking go. Probably gonna need this armor then. That's not armor is not a healing item, right? So that doesn't count. Shit. Shit. Isn't there another leaper somewhere? Where did he go? Oh, almost picked that up, but I noticed it just in time. Key. We want to get in there. Why is there paint? Who's been painting with cum? Oh, come on. I know I can make it up here. there's a heart on this. I'm gonna have to bypass it. Ah. Yep. He went fucking flying. There we go. Oh, music. Took a bite out of me. Bloody exploders. That's a health overcharge. We can't pick that up just yet. At least not for another 30 seconds. Spooky masks. Masks are smiling, but their shadows are sad. He's putting on an act. Acting happy. Oh god! I forgot about this trap. Having to pretend like you're happy for the world. Ain't that a very true story? That's a heart down there. But yeah, it's fine. We can pick it up. It's been 3 minutes. Health is allowed once again in my life. Oh. Thought that was an enemy spawning. Now it's an enemy spawning. Oi! He's actually knocking them over with his physics. What are you doing to my health? Oh, I fell down. Look what you did now. That's what you get for that. Alright. I want to go grab that health over here before I start picking up the overcharges so I don't waste them. Oh, there we go. Kinda looks like a skate park in here. Oh. I bet skaters would love to come here. So they could, shred some shit? Is that what skaters do? Is that skater lingo? Yo, I'm gonna shred some shit, bro. I'm pretty sure that's what they say. Do I have any skaters in chat who can confirm? What is the appropriate skater lingo for this situation? I need a skater translator. Can't recommend putting shit into a shredder. Oh yeah. This was, I remember now. This was a very serious sap trap. I still remember that fucking trap, Infernal, with the 4 biomechanoids up on the walls when you pick something up. How are you supposed to survive that? Every time I try to do that fucking trap, I just get killed instantly. I don't even know how you do that. They're so tricksy, and the coin that runs away from you. Oh, Serious Sam is such a cool game. There we go. We are now in map number 2, or should I say area number 2 of this very strange place. Aww. The eyeballs are crying. It's very tragic. And this is absolutely nothing, apparently. Wait a minute. It Did I see this before? Have I done this? I don't remember shooting these. This might be a new secret. That is a violin I didn't have before. Nice. And I also remember a secret back here. This one I did find. Oh shit. I forgot about that. I mean, we could just double jump over them, but... There's another violin. Was that the third violin, I wonder? Now we need to get another key. So, you know, the first time I did this level, I shot all these coffins individually. Since they have physics, I'm thinking we might just be able to pile them up. Oh. But do we want to destroy all of them, though? I mean, there are enemies in them. There's enemies, and there is stuff. Probably can't be arsed. We probably can't be arsed to do it that way. Why is there a chair and a suitcase on the beach? I feel like that might be referencing something, but I'm not sure what. Oh. Nice. Another secret I hadn't found before. Coffin shooting simulator. Was that all of them? That might have been most of them. Anyway, let's go in here now. Here we have the key. This is the key we've been looking for. There we go. Wave over. I can't believe I just missed that coffin. It's a static object. It's not even moving. More teapots. And a clock. Fuck time. That about wraps up things over here. Now we can move on to the third and final area. No? But I have the key! Wait, am I forgetting something? I am forgetting something. There's another key to get. Oh boy, this area. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Got 4 buttons to press. And some lovely water. Look at that. No splashing. No splashing sound or splashing effect. That's something Serious Sam had. So clearly, Serious Sam is a superior game. Oh yeah. I do remember this wave. Onwards to round number 3. Out of rockets. And there's our prize. The key. At long last. Move on. Isn't it wonderful? Here we have some much needed supplies. We're starting to run a bit low on ammo. Now we're all loaded up and ready to face the third and final area. Getting closer to those weird statues up there. Yeah, I am getting more used to it. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Serious Sam is one of the best FPS games of all time. Not that it's your little secret or anything. I would agree on that, yeah, absolutely. I guess time does fly when you're having fun. What's my favorite swear word? Oh, that is actually a good question. That is actually a good question. I have to think about that one. I'm leaning towards... Wait, oh! There was a swear jar. There was a swear jar. I see what you're doing there, but I'm still gonna answer it. I think it would have to be cunt, because it's not one of those swear words you use willy-nilly. It has to be something that's really grating on your nerves, and it's such a powerful word too. Like once you get that out, you just feel like a load is lifted off your shoulders immediately. The best ones are the ones that are the most vulgar, but you also use them sparingly. Is there a bakery in which people shoot each other with rocket launchers? What? I don't want to go to that bakery. What the hell was the context for that? You two shower with tears. The arsehole secrets add a nice bit of personality at least. That is very true. Secret bloodbath activated. Mr. Goat, please don't come in here. Redfall co-op. Oh boy, I could go off on a tangent about Redfall, but I'm not. Because I did link a video in the Discord. I would recommend anyone to have a look at that, because it showcases just how bad and janky Redfall is. Arcane, what happened to you, man? Like, this hurts me personally, because Arcane was one of my favorite developers. They've had so many bangers. You know, Dark Messiah, Dishonored, Prey, of course, and... I mean, Deathloop seemed perfectly fine. Wasn't really anything wrong with it, but it wasn't one of their best games. And now Redfall just looks like a complete flop. What happened to you, Arcane? You were the chosen one. You were the promised one. How could you do this to me? Unbelievable. Spawning all the way over there. Uh-oh. Hi, bots. Where are they? Up. What are you guys doing? blue surprise. That's my least favorite kind of surprise. But, you know, even though I agree that Serious Sam is probably one of the best FPSs ever made, I feel like it's also the first-person shooter game that I am the least good at. I haven't really played them enough to learn how to properly kite enemies, and I always just end up getting like completely gangbanged when the big hordes arrive. Like, there are just some encounters that I just don't know how you're supposed to what kind of playstyle you have to adapt to survive, especially when you have, you know, oh, I don't know, there's one particular encounter that comes to mind, but it's basically just like 100 werewolves that never stop coming, and you're in kind of like a tight space. And I don't know how you like avoid taking damage when there's that many of them and the encounter goes on for so long. And you can't kill them fast enough to where you can get all of them before they reach you. And it just turns into such a mess. So, you know, Serious Sam plays very differently from a lot of other boomer shooters. I feel like there's certain, you know, certain things that you gotta learn about it in order to excel, and you may have to unlearn some other things that you've picked up from other boomer shooters. But, you know, I guess it goes without saying that I can't really expect to be good at it without having played it much. Skills don't come out of thin air. You gotta earn them. And the only way to get good at something is to play it a lot. Wasn't there a secret or something over here, or am I tripping? No, I don't think there was. I don't think there was. We're just moving on. Oh, this part. This is where the real fun begins. Do I have a lot of rockets? I do not have a lot of rockets. So we have a new enemy type here. I'm not sure if the Soul Sucker even works on these. I usually just rocket them. They take 2 each. So these eyeball laser boys are gonna be all over the arena. Also, Grand Cathedral much? Music is speeding up. And boy, do I remember what's around this corner. Let us immediately retreat. hear that? That's the sound of hell. Let's let them gather up a bit. That was a lot of iBots. Thankfully, dealing with them is quite an easy strat. Just don't be in their line of sight. Right into that one. That was a terrible mistake. Might as well go back for a few supplies. Running a bit low on rockets. Good old rockets. Luckily, we got ourselves a little bit of a refill. And that should be the final laser thingy. Don't have to worry about those anymore. See, these guys are kind of similar to clears, but they are quite slow and lumbering before they actually reach you. But when you have clears, when you have this many clears running at you full speed, that's when things get way too hectic for me. But yeah, I can't even imagine trying to beat a serious SAM game on like the highest difficulty. Have you ever done that, Infernal? Like that must take some insane skill. Alright. So here we go. It's the big final fight. Gonna save that armor. But I think you have to pick up the armor to even start the fight, don't you? You just have to walk over it. Let's deal with these first, because those are going to be bothering us. And let's try to get to relative safety. King Spider. Luckily, he is not a hit scan boss. Leapers and warriors started spawning in. Shit. You know, this fight really makes me wish this game had a chain gun. Sadly, it does not. King Spider's dead. man, my wrist is starting to hurt. All this evasion. All this evasion and shoosting. Yeah, that was a pretty cool fight. Pretty cool fight. Missed one enemy. Yes, now I do believe we are reaching the penultimate level. Mystique House. Things are getting weird and twisty. It's like being in an abstract painting. Cunt is a fun word. It sure is. I still fumble at times, but it's great when you get into a flow. Yeah. Like, you know, I'm not expecting to master it immediately, of course. But practice makes perfect. We really are same-braining all the time lately. Turns out the Piece of Pie software community was just a massive hive mind this whole time. Redfall was a promising idea, but good god, it's fucked on so many levels. It really is. Bethesda happened. Why do things happen? Cause and effect in it. Sadly, when Elder Scrolls 6 is properly teased and a release date is announced, I can't help but say to myself, oh boy, I can't wait for influx of bug compilation videos. Yeah, those are probably going to be out day one. And the same with Starfield as well. Especially since I'm planning to play and possibly stream Starfield at launch. That was the idea, wasn't it? To just do a drunk Starfield launch, get absolutely hammered, and have a good time. Because that's going to be on Game Pass. And I will also be able to play that on PC. Seeing as, you know, I can start using PC Game Pass with Windows 10. So I guess Windows 10 does have one benefit to it. Oh god. I need to hydrate myself a bit here. "100 wearables in a tight space." Well, not a tight space, but it's like a kind of a narrow path. And I think the floor opens up at some point and there's a bunch of spikes too. Yeah, Grand Cathedral vibes. I immediately thought of that when I saw that part of the level. So clearly some good inspiration there. Clearly a good level. It's rock fucking hard. Oh my god. Oh, you have beat it on the hardest difficulty. Holy shit. Congratulations. Using rockets for faraway cloud control, a clear-cut strategy. Oh, the clear puns are getting out of control. Half of this level have big copied city vibes, just with checkerboard floor. Yeah. I believe we mean it. Chain gun! Haha! Okay, Koskia. Can't believe you've quit RuneScape. Time to play a different version of RuneScape. You're never gonna quit, Zach. You're gonna be trapped forever. Oh god, no turning left. That is gonna be moldy. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, if I want to go left, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to spin around every time I want to go left. Oh god, I think I'm gonna like fuck that up. Because when I start fighting and I'm just evading, I'll just have to keep my finger off the A key, I think. That's the only way I'm going to be able to do this, so I don't instinctively do it on purpose. But I mean, spinning to go left isn't... Oh wait, no, it also counts if I, like, turn my mouse towards the left, doesn't it? Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I can only turn my mouse this way. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Right, let's start the timer for that. 20:58. Alright, so I can just hold it forward here. That'll let me get up the stairs. Did I turn left a little bit there already? To like course correct myself? Oh god. How do I do this? Jesus. This is so moldy. Oh, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. Wait, it does specific. Wait, no, it says no turning left, but it doesn't say no looking left. Is that a loophole? Like, because turning implies that I have to be moving forward. I just can't turn left. But I think I can still look left, right? Because, I mean, I have to aim at the enemies. Spin. Yeah, this is already making my brain melt. I don't know, I've probably broken the rules multiple times already. This is like surprisingly difficult to do. Okay, I was turning right there. Oh man. One more minute of this. Oh shit. Damn it. Yeah, I'm definitely upping the redeem on that for next stream. Oh, it's 21:01, it's over. That was probably the most awkward thing I've ever had to do. So there's definitely some trolling potential with this redeem. But yeah, I guess we can consider this just like an opening discount for the new channel point. Also, look at this thing. This reminds me of an SCP. He's in a bathtub. Now he's not in a bathtub anymore. It's a madhouse. Literally. Also, the this level reminds me of a game. Yeah. That's as far as my brain would go. It reminds me of a game. That narrows it down, doesn't it? It's some kind of like 2D platformer horror game. I think it's also like fairly new. But I'll be damned if I can remember the title of it. It had a similar art style. Boom. What a spooky fella. Where's their floating chair? Hey. It's a zero gravity room. Things are getting a bit fucked up. I honestly do wonder like what the actual lore of the game is. Because it very much feels like some kind of dream world. Oh, maybe this is actually Dreamcatcher 2. Where's Laura Bailey? I still can't believe they got Laura Bailey for that. What a weird game that was. Oh yeah, Dark. Thank you, Infernal. I can't believe you actually like found the right game with that very bad description I gave. Like I gave you almost nothing to go on, but you still guessed it somehow. You know, when I saw all these loose doors, I was thinking that maybe one of them was gonna lead into something, some kind of secret area. But nope, it did not. Now this feels very SCP, look at that. That is creepy as fuck. This weird goddamn thing just sitting in the corner here. I was actually kind of unnerved the first time I played this because I thought this thing was going to come to life and start attacking me, so I was just like slowly backing out of the room looking at it like, oh, is it going to move? Is it going to be like one of those, you know, the Doctor Who enemies, the crying angels? Is it gonna move when I look away? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, buddy? But it doesn't do anything. Up. Locks. These don't have physics. Oh yeah, this room. This room was a bit moldy, if memory serves. Then again, what isn't moldy these days? Everything is mold. That was the reason why this room was a bit moldy. Because all the exploders that spawn in the last wave. That got me the first time. That absolutely got me the first time. Pop. Pop goes the weasel. There we have a, you know, just your standard portal to hell. Like every asylum needs to have. Is this an asylum? It might be. Oh, what the hell? What? Excuse me? You just spawned behind me and started nibbling on my ass. That's incredibly rude. And the door opens. Oh, this room. Problem with this room is that there's nowhere safe to stand. These bastards. Holy moly. My wrist is really starting to feel it now. Intense. Very intense. Is that the Big Ben? Might be. This might be the final door. And hey, look at that. It's those very cool working mirrors again. The AAA games can't seem to, Oh, whoa. There is something in the mirror. I thought I was a vampire this whole time, but look at that. I can kind of see my gun. That is interesting. I'm just a floating gun this whole time. Does that work with other guns as well? Incredible. But something's off about this mirror, isn't it? That's not the same room. I like this effect, it's cool. Time to jump into the mirrors. Yep. Hello. I am now in the fatty dimension. They are fairly generous with the explosives. And yeah, sometimes this happens as well. The enemies get stuck behind all the meat. And it's hard to see what's ahead. Oh, was this one... I guess this one was optional, seeing as there wasn't any, wasn't any button to press. I was also half expecting to see something spooky in the mirrors. But I guess the only spooky thing is the floating gun. Alright, off we go to the poisonous realm. Oh, watch out, Graham! A poisonous snake! I wonder if Jerkiah's gonna stream King's Quest, now that he's been getting into these old crusty RPGs. Here we've got a futon. Pop. Grab that good stuff. Now we have enemies to deal with. You know, this is another... This is another staple of FPS design, isn't it? Just having some big old poisonous pits that you have to jump over. And here's a violin for our trouble. And some ammunitions. Always comes in handy. And we're out of here. Yep. That was one piece of the puzzle. Now for the other piece. Oh, here we are. So, this is a very fun room, you guys. Look at this. Oh. Okay. You know, that explains a lot. So the first time I played through this, I pretty much instantly died when I came in there, but I must have been on, like, I must have been out of armor and on low health, because they didn't kill me nearly as fast this time. But I do believe Infernal's strat was to go in, activate them, and then go back out. And then they'll go, oh yeah, look at that. They all go gather up in the corner so that we can blow the fuck out of them. Let's try that. Oh, look at, holy shit. That was so easy. What the hell? It is also very blinding in here. Yeah, that was a good strat, Infernal. It checks out, as they say. Uh-oh. I can barely see the eyeballs on this white floor. Is that it? You're a mastermind in disguise. You're a sucker for that effect. The memory effect. No, the memory effect! What am I talking about? The mirror effect. That's what I meant to say there. Yeah, it's a cool effect. The one with the bouncing food creatures. Yeah, the one with the giant chickens that, like, made me crack up. I think there was a clip of that. Oh god, this room. Yeah, I think we want to keep moving here because eventually there's going to be a lot of these in here. And it can get easy to get cornered. Instead. Is that all of them? It was. Oh, I thought I remembered a violin in here. I guess I must be tripping. I must be trepang too. I wish I was. Then it would be a good game. It's coming out soon. Oh, I'm so excited for that. And here we have a very cool reference to Hellraiser. Because in the movie Hellraiser, you, at some point, you go to hell, and it looks a lot like this, but except of an arena, except of like a Dark Souls arena in the middle, there's a giant triangle. There's a giant spinning triangle. But yeah, this is really cool. Well, it's not a triangle, it's a rhombus, isn't it? Fighting time. this like effect around here. It's very cool. The lone survivor. Bloody exploders all over the place. Oh, here we have the hit scanners. They've made their entrance. Ow! Bloody hit scanners. And that was the last of them. Yay! Oh, I keep forgetting the leech gun even exists. Definitely comes in handy in a pickle. Also, I do notice that I quite often run out of commentary in these action-heavy games, especially when I'm in the middle of a fight. Like, part of it is that I, of course, have to focus on the fight as well, but I don't know what to say during a big fight like that. Let's try it out. Whoa, I shot that guy in the face. Did you see that? And I shot another guy in the face. Now I shot another guy in the face. That was the fourth guy I shot in the face. Fifth guy. I'm shooting 5 guys in the face today. It's so much fun. I love it. Also, Infernal. Does this music sound like a near boss theme or what? I immediately started thinking of Bluebird from Gestalt and Replicant. Like the drums, especially the drums. It's very cool. And, you know, this looks like the, this looks like the same temple that we reached at the end of the, Dolly Dolly level. So, I don't know what happened in the middle there. It's like when I went into this level for the first time, I got transported to that weird, weird dream world and had some kind of hallucination. Now the music changed and now it doesn't sound anything like Nier at all. That was mostly the drums at the beginning.
Imagine if the plot of the game had an ending intermission saying, "It was all in your head, Luigi."
It was all in your head, Luigi. What is that a reference to? Is that something from the new Mario movie? I don't know, I haven't watched it and I probably won't either. Oh, Luigi, oh, right. Now, okay, now my synapses are firing. Yeah, the Terminal 7 thing with Luigi, and he does that voice. Oh, of course. Of course, I should have picked up on that. I'm a Vinny fan. I have failed. Ah! Damn it. Bloody leapers. It was too late. By the time I realized what was going on, they were already coming for me. I didn't stand a chance. I do wonder what all these statues are supposed to be. And what's that thing on his head? Some kind of golden thingy. Some kind of golden thingy indeed. Oh, yeah, you should. You absolutely should, Infernal. It's really hilarious. It's hilariously stupid. Watching that crusty Luigi model just run around in the source engine. Violin time. Up. Exploders are back. Oh, fuck. if you're wondering why I was just standing still there for a couple seconds and taking hits, it's because I had to scratch my ear. This might have been the worst timing ever for an ear scratch. But there you have it. Leapers are already coming in. There we go. Swiftly disposed of. Well, maybe not so swift, but disposed of they certainly were. Lone survivor. Man, I gotta say, combat is bloody satisfying in this. Don't underestimate the importance of loud guns in games. The louder, the better. I don't want that. I don't want none of that pew pew shooting. Especially super shotguns. They need to be loud as fuck. A super shotgun is not worth its weight in salt unless it gives you a hemorrhage when you use it. Uh-oh, my bots. Hello. Ooh, look at that. Now what could possibly this be a statue of? I wonder what. This is not a creature we've seen before, is it? It's like a spider mastermind, but it's got the heads of those hit scanner shotgun dudes. How very mysterious. Maybe we're getting closer to the object of worship in this temple. Whatever that might be. I splatted myself. It's just like Splatoon all over again. Another violin. Nice of them to gather up in this little death pit over here for me to chuck grenades into. man, I am definitely feeling ready to take on Doom Eternal again. With all this quick swapping practice I've been getting. Lone survivor. There we go. So yeah, up until this point in the game, the violins have been hidden in secrets, but in this level, it seems that they're just giving you the violins straight up. So that's how you know things have gotten serious. Things have gotten seriously serious. Vinny? The fuck's Vinny? A near scratch. Can't handle my loudest guns. Gun seller, you can't handle my loudest guns. I want your loudest guns, gun seller. I want to burst my eardrums. Yeah, it does. Quick swapping does feel really natural once you get used to it and memorize where the keys are. It's probably something I should have been doing years ago. There we go, third violin. We're now at max damage. Whoa! They're spawning all around now. Shit. I hate it when I do that. I dodge out of the way of something and then I somehow manage to weave back into it. It's so annoying. It especially happens with these guys because their poison blobs take quite a lot of time to hit the ground. Very slow projectile speed. And there we got a wave of iBots that was thankfully very manageable due to the due to where it spawned. Because if that had been more out in the open, we would have been fucked. Thankfully, we are not fucked. Ah, music. Seems like we are getting closer to the final fight. Yeah, mouse wheel really does feel inaccurate. If a game only has 4 or 5 weapons, it can work, but as soon as you go above that, it just turns into a mess, which, you know, I've been experiencing myself quite a few times lately in shooters that I've played. Would you look at this? It's a quiet before the storm. They're giving us a lot of supplies here. Now, I already told you guys the story of the first time I fought the final boss in this. I didn't die in the fight itself. I was doing quite well. And I got to the very end, and there were only 2 enemies left. And so I chugged a couple grenades into them. And then I walked right into one of my own undetonated grenades and died. At the very end of the fight. Let's try not to do that again. 200 health, 200 armor. Let's fucking go! Let's see who the final boss is. It's a big goofy fella. Yeah, and he's got a hit scan chain gun that we ideally want some cover from. Oh god. I've ignored these fellas for too long. Now they're becoming a problem. There we go. The boss is dead. Don't dodge into it again. Up. Up. Let's finish it off with a kablam. Oh, there we go. The king is dead. Oh, someone was still alive. I was wondering why nothing was happening. There we go. Yay! We did it! And that was illWill. And now, we get some interactive credits. illWill. Slava Bushrev. Game design, level design, art programming. Bravo, Slava. Very, very good. Look at this. This is our reward. A pile of loot. And here we go. Here we get to see the enemy names. Pigbot. Butcher. Painhead. They sure are a pain in the head and the arse. Spider Eye. Hunter. Bloody hunters. Cthulhu. B-Fix. B-Fix. And Jake Toad. His name is Jake. Why is his name Jake? Jake the Toad. Hi Jake, how's it going? Well, yeah, I guess I can start off with a review of sorts here. I have highly enjoyed this game. Very much. I think it's great. Probably one of my favorite FPS games to come out in the last couple of years. It's got a very nice enemy roster. Some ranged enemies, some that swarm you, and the little exploder dudes. Now, I wanted to hate the little exploder dudes in the first playthrough, but then I realized that the fact that they keep spawning them in almost every fight, it keeps you on your toes. You cannot stand still for too long, and you have to be very alert of your surroundings at all times. So it really does, you know, it keeps the combat engaging, knowing that those fuckers can spawn at any moment and start blowing up in your face. So, you know, nice roster of enemies. Some enemies have you know, different approaches to kill them more effectively and stuff like that, and it complements the arsenal of weapons you have, which is also very cool. It's got some nice creative weapons there. I really like the laser gun with the sort of overcharge mechanic that does AoE damage to other enemies around them. Super shotgun is very tasty, as a super shotgun should be. Rocket launcher is great, and yeah, the soul sucker is also a neat one. Very creative kind of weapon. Basic shotgun is also good. It's one of those starting weapons that never really feels like it loses traction throughout. It doesn't become obsolete after the first couple levels. You can always fall back on it. And it's also a very neat mechanic where it starts taking your health when you run out of ammo for it. So yeah, good weapons. They're very chunky, aren't they? Very bulky and chunky, and they have sort of a very industrial look to them. But I like it. I like the whole art style of this game. Very thick and bulky, but they look cool. And as for the areas as well, I feel like the game really shines once you start going into the more outside areas, the outside levels. And there are a couple of, I guess the interior locations are probably my least favorite. And the outdoors levels are my favorite. But that's not to say the indoors levels are bad, but there's a lot of, you know, corridors and square rooms and a lot of brick walls and stuff like that. It gets a bit repetitive, the indoor levels, but at least it's somewhat remedied by wonderful use of lighting, colored lighting and stuff like that. So it's not terrible to look at. So yeah, gameplay and level design both get a high score in my book. The music is fantastic, of course. Absolutely fantastic. And the sound effects are also good. I like all the weapon sounds. It's just such a good and solid game. I don't have almost anything to complain about. I guess... So you have two hit scan enemies in the game. One is the iBot, and as you know, I'm not a fan of hit scan. I think hit scan is terrible. At least with the spider eyes, they have a telegraph to where they charge up their laser, and you can avoid it simply by stepping into cover. So the spider eyes are fine. You know, there's a certain tactic to them, and it works. I do not like these fuckers, because they don't have a telegraph. They can just hit you anywhere, and they're quite annoying to deal with. But I mean, just one annoying enemy out of all these, out of the whole roster, that's not bad. You could do a lot worse than that. So I'm not gonna hold that against it too much. Now then, the length. As you know, I've been leaning more towards appreciating shorter and polished experiences lately. This game certainly is polished. Outside of the achievements thing, I don't think I've encountered a single bug. Sometimes the AI gets a little bit derpy, they get stuck on things, but you know, I guess that's just something that happens. I feel like the game is a little bit too much on the short side, maybe. I don't feel like... I think you could have probably had a couple more hours without the game overstaying its welcome. A couple more levels would have been nice. But I still feel like I got, you know, bang for my buck with this game. So I'm not going to hold that too much against it either. It's a solid campaign. And, you know, whether or not it's worth $20, that's up to you, the buyer. For me, I feel like it was worth it with this game. Not just, you know, for the content that I'm getting, but also that I'm able to support an indie developer who's made an awesome game who seems to have flown a bit under the radar. Because there hasn't been a lot of buzz about this game, so I really hope that some of the bigger FPS YouTubers or something like that picks it up and gives it a bit of attention that it very much deserves. So yeah, those are my thoughts on it, and overall, honestly, personally, I give it a 9 out of 10. Just such a solid game that I've enjoyed very much, and I would also love to see more content in the future, whether in the form of a DLC or a sequel, or maybe some campaign updates or something like that would also be very nice. But yeah, bravo. And yes, good point, there's also the mutators. So there is some replay value to it, for sure. George Naugalov. He's the guy who did the music. Good job, George. That is some bloody tasty music for sure. What do we have over here? Oh, is this the one that just spawns the boss again? Yeah. We can spawn the bosses over here if we want to. I don't think we want to do that. We're probably just gonna leave. Is there something over here? Ah, doesn't look like it. I don't think we missed anything else back here. Ilya Smelkov, sound design. Oh no. We shouldn't have set off King Painhead. He's coming. He's coming to ruin my day. Hey. I wonder if there's an achievement related to this level. Wait, we are off. Congratulations! You are complete the game! So yeah. It was made by a not English-speaking developer, so we do get a bit of broken English at the end there. You are complete the game! I am complete the game. Yes, wonderful. Wonderful, and the modifications here, I think I showed these at the start as well, but we got double spawns, twice as many enemy spawns. You want a good challenge. Laser gun mastery. You have a powerful laser gun with alternate firing modes. And Painhead world. Every enemy is a Painhead. Maybe I'll briefly have a look at this laser gun mastery, just to see what it's like. But yeah, also do let me know, Infernal, if you're just about getting ready to stream. Oh wait. Am I gonna have to play all the way until I get the laser gun for the first time? When was that? Ow. Or is the first weapon you pick up going to be the laser gun? Oh! Oh my god! It's a plasma gun! So is this like the only weapon you get for the whole campaign? Is that the gimmick here? Oh, does it charge over time? Wait, get out of the way! Get out of the hairy way! Oh, for fuck's sake. It's perfectly blocking the button, there we go. It just has 8 ammo, but it's not going down. Is it also homing? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it would have been cool if all the weapons had alt fires as well. Anywho. I need to pee, so I'm about ready to end the stream. Yeah, I could stop here if you want to take over. For sure. Okay. Well, I shall read your chat first. Let's see here. Somehow reminding you more of Armagon than the Spider Mastermind. That is, yeah, that is a good comparison, actually. I can see that. Coconut milk iced espresso comfy. That sounds very tasty. Ethics. It's a game that's strangely more fun when taking more from Serious Sam than it does when it takes from other traditional boom shoots. Yeah, I totally agree on that. Like, the latter half of the game is definitely the strongest. Their shot is short range. Shotgunners aren't everywhere. They're often peppered into fights to make you prioritize them every time, which is a nice shakeup. Yeah, I agree with that.